Welcome to ClubhouseNews.com. You're tuned in to Clubhouse News Weekend for the week ending Saturday, January 31st. I'm Jenny.
And I'm Sebastian. President Barack Obama made two important trips this week, visiting the new leaders of India and Saudi Arabia to strengthen relations. Last May, Narendra Modi became India's prime minister in the biggest democratic election on earth, even bigger than American Idol, and he visited the USA in the fall for a whirlwind diplomacy tour. This week, Obama made history as the first USA president to visit India twice, and the first honored as chief guest at India's Republic Day, an anniversary celebration of the nation's 1950 Constitution. See, back in 1947, Mahatma Gandhi's nonviolent Indian independence movement succeeded in breaking away from British rule, which had controlled the region since 1858. Obama's visit demanded historic security levels, turning central Delhi into a mighty fortress with 40,000 police and military forces, American Secret Service agents, undercover spies, and 15,000 security cameras. Obama then flew to Saudi Arabia, where King Abdullah recently died at the age of 90. The oil-rich nation is a close ally of the USA in the Middle East, helping to reduce the influence of rival country Iran. With Abdullah's passing, Britain's 88-year-old Queen Elizabeth II is now the oldest living monarch in the world. She doesn't even look a day over 80. While Obama paid respects to the late Abdullah and met with the new 79-year-old King Salman, his wife Michelle caused a bit of a drama by not wearing a headscarf. Why? Saudis follow Islam, the second biggest religion in the world after Christianity, and they believe that women must cover their hair because it was commanded by Allah, which means God in the Arabic language.
From the Middle East to Europe, Greece elected underdog Alexis Tsipras as prime minister, stressing out European Union leaders and banks. See, during the 2008 financial crisis that crippled the world's wealth, Greece was hit particularly hard. They borrowed heavily from European banks to save themselves from ruin and promised to cut government spending in an act known as austerity. Greek citizens protested against austerity, which they felt was punishing them rather than the banks that caused the 2008 meltdown. Since Tsipras is anti-austerity, leaders like German Chancellor Angela Merkel and French President François Hollande are worried that Greece will try to wriggle out of paying its debt agreements. Tsipras is also friendly with Russian President and extreme sports master Vladimir Putin, who the USA and Europe have been punishing with trade restrictions for taking over parts of Ukraine.
On February 2nd, Groundhog Day was celebrated in Canada and the USA. According to local legend, if the skies are cloudy when a groundhog pops out of its burrow on Groundhog Day, then spring will come early. If it's sunny, the furry rodent will see its shadow and vanish back into the hole, which means wintry weather will last 6 more weeks. The tradition traces its origins back to early German-speaking immigrants in Pennsylvania, who brought ancient European beliefs about badgers or sacred bears predicting weather. Considering there is a holiday where a giant bunny hides eggs around your house, Groundhog Day isn't actually too far out there. The biggest Groundhog Day is in, super easy to spell and pronounce, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, where legendary groundhog Punxsutawney Phil emerges from his home on Cobbler's Knob.
I wonder if Punxsutawney Phil is covered in snow because terrible blizzards have been blasting through the USA. Then again, Phil might make better predictions than the National Weather Service, who mistakenly forecast historic blizzards in New York City last week. Even though more than 4,000 flights were canceled, the snowy storms were swept away faster than the snow getting shoveled from driveways. That's not to say the weather was warm and sunny, because the frosty snow still managed to shut down trains, close schools, and cause power outages. In fact, snow covered most of the New England states, like Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. Towns like Marshfield, Massachusetts got the worst of it, enduring blizzard conditions for 14 hours. Boston also had to ban driving and street parking. But it wasn't all bad. Some citizens made the most of it.
Later, dudes.